Right, time for match number 2, and let's hear from both the players.
It's the first time I've actually played for England for about, I don't know, 15 years, I think. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And having James as a partner as well as an extra bonus, I'm really looking forward to this one. I think Gary and Robert as well are also looking forward to it. It's going to be a great night tonight.
I'm looking forward to it, actually. I always play well against Phil, so fingers crossed I'll be able to do all right tonight.
He's gutsy, he's got a lot of go in him, he's got a lot of bottle. With the BDO, he's former number 1, so he's a very credible player. Got to take him very, very seriously, as I always do anyway, but it's going to be, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a cracker.
The crowd's going to be really, 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 really loud. I reckon it's going to be mad. It's going to be awesome.
Well, I would be very disappointed if it wasn't noisy. I'll be honest with you. I'm looking forward to that noisiness, that banter, that jeering and booing. I'm really looking forward to it. And if they don't, then I'm going to be disappointed.
I got sober, not a soldier. I got sober, not a soldier.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back live to the Greyhound Arena here in Scotland. ThePartyPoker.com Jocky Wilson Cup. Time to meet the players. Would you please welcome the 14-time champion of the world, Phil the Power Taylor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome home the Thorn, Robert Thornton. Can Phil Taylor make it 2-0, or will Robert Thornton pull one back? Let's hand over to our boys in the box, Dave Lanning, and first up, John Gwynn.
Yep, it's interesting, isn't it? Well, a great comeback there from James Wade. Might just take a little bit of pressure off Phil Taylor. Pressure? Phil Taylor? What pressure for Phil Taylor? All the pressure's on the Scotsman here. You're under pressure, Dave, if you're playing Phil Taylor anyway. But one down, the Scots really got to play his very, very best, the Thorn.
Well, Thorn here, local boy from Glasgow, Charlie's Bar and Drossen. I'll be behind him where he started playing all those years ago. Here is the Thorn. He'll be fired up. The Scots, well, it looked like early on it was going to be, as they say, nay bother. But the cavalry came to James Wade's rescue, and England are one up. And after the cavalry, now the charge of the heavy brigade. Phil Taylor, they don't come any tougher than that man on your screen right now.
That's right, Sassenach from Stoke is the man that they all love to beat, but don't very often do so. But this is a rather different and a very special occasion, as has been said a number of times already. And what a privilege it is, Dave, to be associated with the Jocky Wilson Cup. Know you're watching, Jocky. Hope you're enjoying it, pal.
So Taylor with the dart. To remind you, it's the best of 11, first to 6, and Taylor, who has been virtually
100.
invincible in major events this year. He's made $1 million this year in Thornton here, who has indeed been the fastest riser in the PDC ranks, or one of the fastest anyway. Coming in,
140.
John, to a very rousing walk-on, which I gather they almost made the Scottish national anthem.
They might do if he beats Phil Taylor after this. And Scotland go on to win tonight. But the power
140.
replies to a 140 with a 140. Though it was, of course, Taylor who threw first. But already these two boys really on target.
97.
As always, absolutely wonderful crowds here north of the border. Over the years, we've had some colourful technicoloured events,
41.
and it's just great to be back in the groove again, singing and Highland flinging.
Yes, that's right. Back here on April the 8th for the Premier League, the
54.
SECC, just a few miles away from where we are now. Always a pleasure to come north of the border for any sport, really. And there's one, gets a cheer as Phil Taylor.
80.
He has a wry smile. One that fell out, knocked out by the dart, lost 40 points, 60 points on the floor.
And we should point out to any newcomers that the dart only counts if the point of the dart is in contact with the board at the moment of
40.
retrieval. So that
England
was 60 on the deck.
140.
Tell you what, Dave, this would be one heck of a throw if Thornton were to take out
60.
170 to win the leg against the throw.
170.
This crowd would go wild. Yeah. Knows he was close, but not in.
60. England require 80.
Taylor on 80, so 2020 double top. 65. Now which way will he go? He wants the ball now. Having a look, Thornton could finish on 110, so Taylor looking to finish right in the middle.
55.
Yes, that's right. He was backing each way. I think the dart might have slipped out of his hand. I think he was hesitating for that reason rather than he knew he wanted the ball. But Thornton now still can go with treble 19. Needed the ball, but that was a careless first dart.
42.
Could have done without that. First leg to Taylor for sure. 9 and double 8. That's the easy bit.
James Charles in the first leg to England.
And that's not too difficult.